Hi, this is Coach Adrian and welcome to this stretch routine. So as usual, what I want you to do is have your mat stretched out and we're going to start in child's pose position. So we're just going to spend a few seconds here. So toes together, big toes together, we sit back, let the legs knees just apart slightly. And I just want you to rest your forehead down onto the mat, bring your forearms down onto the mat and just relax into this stretch to start us off. Just focus on controlling your breathing and really just relaxing down, so trying to release any tension in the legs, in the back and the shoulders. Now staying in the same position, I just want you to lift up onto your fingertips and just walk your fingers, your arms forward towards the top of your mat. So you're really stretching out through the back. Try and keep your forearms just off the mat. Keep inching forward, keep stretching forward. And just bring your forearms back down onto the mat. And when you're ready, just lift yourself up, come onto all fours. So just up onto your rear toes, so your toes are up. And then what I want you to do is just sit back. We're going to place your bum to your heels, just grab a hold of your ankles. I'm just going to slowly and gently just push the hips forwards and just ease into thigh stretch. I want you just to sit back down again, just relax. Again, we're going to push. And gently sit back, relax. And we're going to go one more time. This time as you push, I want you to lift your heart to the ceiling. Just drop your head back slightly, but you're looking straight up. And really think about lifting the chest nice and high. And then we're going to sit back down and gently just come down onto the top of your toes. We're going to sit back, place your right hand on the floor just beside you, raise your left arm overhead, and then just reach gently over to that right side. Really try and stretch up nice and high, just to open up those sides. And then from there I want you to lift up, keep stretching, lift the hips. Again, pushing on those thighs. And we're going to gently come back down, sit back down, place the left hand down, right arm goes over the head. Again, we start with that stretch. And you're just reaching over to that left side slightly. And then when you're ready, just lift up. So we lift the hand, but we keep stretching up. So I want you to really open up those sides. And then just come back down again. When you're ready, we're going to walk the hands forward, come into our plank position. So hands directly under shoulders, spread your fingers, and then when you're ready, step the feet back, and we hold that nice plank position. So I really want you to focus on that plank here. Head stays looking down, just in front of your hands, so we look after your neck, and we focus on bracing around your midsection, so squeezing your belly and squeezing your bum, holding nice and strong. Now from there we're going to take the hips high into a down dog, and I want you to raise your right leg in the air, and as you bring your body back to plank, bring your right knee straight through the center towards your chest. We're just going to hold that position. Bracing, focus on the head, take the legs straight back up into the air, and I'm going to sit through straight into pigeon, so the leg comes straight through, so knee on one side of the mat, heel on the other, and we just relax down into that stretch for your glutes. So it's up to you if you stay on your forearms, you can stretch your arms over your head. I want you to really sink into that stretch, so really getting a deep stretch into the piriformis right in the back side. And then from there I want you to push up onto your hands, lift up onto that rear toe, and we're going to scoot that leg straight back to plank. Get our little brace in plank position again. Hold in nice and strong. And then we're going to take the right foot, step it outside the right hand, and we come down into a runner's lunge. So we're just going to hold that position to start off with. Front foot stays nice and flat on the floor. Again, really keep that rear leg strong. So try to avoid bending that knee too much. I really want you to push back, hold that strong position. And then when you're ready, nice and gently, we're just going to come down onto that rear knee, drop onto the front foot, and then we're just going to let that knee go out to the side. Now you can just gently place your inner thigh onto the inside of the knee, and we're coming out onto the outside of your right foot. And we're going to just hold that position, so we're going to stretch out through the hip. As you're more flexible, you can always drop down onto your forearms and stay in that position. I'm just going to hold here. Now from there you can stay in that position, or we're going to bend the left leg, grab hold of it, grab hold of the foot with the right hand, and we're going to come into the thigh stretch as well. Now what when you turn as well, so you're turning your chest to face your front leg. So we're actually just rotating the trunk a little bit, but we're taking into that thigh stretch, and really sit into that thigh as well. And just hold that stretch, just want you to keep breathing. And then gently just release, place both hands on the inside, and I want you to sit back into your hamstring stretch. So we're going to sit back, hold that position, keep the hands down, just to help the balance. I'm just going to take in the back of the thigh on that right side. Let's take it back forward, just walk it in, back into that low lunge position, knee is staying down, and we go back into that hamstring stretch. So really again, sit into that stretch. And let's walk it forward one more time. So a little step forward, sit into that lunge position again, and then when you're ready, walk it back, take that hamstring stretch. So we sit back, a nice hamstring stretch here. And for the last time we walk forward, we push up onto the rear toe, so we lift the foot, and we come back into our plank position, holding nice and strong. So again, we're going to spend a few seconds here. So the head stays looking down in front of the hands. Again, nice strong squeeze of the belly and bum. A little extra core work here. We take a down dog, so lifting the hips. And this time we take the left leg high. And we're going to bring the knee towards our chest as we hold our plank position. Give those abs that nice little squeeze. We take the leg straight back up into the air. And then we sit through into our pigeon stretch. So again, heel on one side of the mat and knee on the other. You can stay up. Drop down to forearms, and again, if you want to stretch your arms over your head, sit into that stretch. And then when you're ready, place your hands onto the mat, just lift your chest, push up onto that rear toe. We can take the leg back to plank. And then when you're ready, we go left foot outside of left hand. We come into that lunge position. We're going to hold that lunge position. And again, rear leg is strong. Let's get that lovely stretch on those thighs. And when you're ready, we gently place the knee down. Come flat onto the top of the foot, and we just let that knee drop out to the side. And again, if you want to just push, gently just put the forearm onto the knee, and we're going onto the outside of your foot. If you want to drop down to your forearms, you can go a little bit deeper into that stretch. We're going to hold that position. And then if you want to add the turn, we're going to take in the thigh stretch. So we lift the right foot, bring the heel towards your bum, and again we sit into that stretch. Open up your chest so you're turning to face your front leg. we just release the foot, bring the hand down, step to plank, brace those abs, hold that position. So again, we're challenging that core position. We're going to take it into a down dog, one at a time. Bend, straighten your legs, just going to walk it out. Really focus on bringing the heel down towards the ground. And we're going to come back into our plank position. Now just gently lower yourself down, so you can bring your knees down first and then your hips and chest together, or stay on toes. We lower, gently come down onto your thighs. I want you to just do a little push up, keeping that nice gap between your ear and shoulders. So if you need to keep a little bend in your elbows, hold that position. Take it onto all fours, and then we're going to take it back up one more time into down dog. So again, lifting the hips, and this time really focus, both heels going down towards the ground. Get that lovely stretch through the back of those thighs. Really just control your breathing while we're here. And then bring your body to plank. Hold that position. We lower ourselves slowly down. Take that little stretch, relax onto the thighs. Again, shoulders nice and relaxed. Come to all fours before we take our plank position for the last time. We go right foot outside of right hand. We're going to come down onto the rear knee, come up. So we're into our lunge position here. Place your hands together. If you want to make a fist, clench your hands. I'm just going to place the left elbow to the outside of that right knee and turn in the chest. Add that little rotation. Now you can keep the knee down, or if you want to make it a little more challenging, you've always got the option of lifting up that rear knee, holding that position. So just wherever you feel comfortable, but remember you're turning your chest and we're looking up. Hold that stretch. From there, I just want you to gently bring the knee back down if it's up. Come into high lunge. We hold that lunge position. I want you to push the hip forward, but we're keeping the knee down for this one. And raising the arms nice and high at the same time. From there, take a tip forward, place both hands down on the inside of your front foot, lift up that rear knee, step the foot back, we take our plank position. And then when you're ready, left foot goes outside of left hand. We hold that position, gently come down onto the knee, onto the top of the foot, and we bring ourselves up, bringing our hands together. And this time we're going to go right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Again, turning to face that direction. If you want to keep the knee down, keep the knee down. But again, the option if you want is lifting up that rear knee. And then when you're ready, bring it back down, gently bring the knee down, lift the body up nice and long, push the hip forward, arms go high, and we open up into the top of the thigh. And from there we take it down, place both hands on the inside, step back, and we bring the knees down, keep the knees just underneath the hips. And we go into our cat-cow. So one at a time, I want you to drop your chin into your chest, round your back up to the ceiling. And then I want you to lift your head, let your tummy hang, and we get that lovely stretch through the back and the abs. Just one at a time, chin into chest. And then we lift the head, let the tummy hang. And just one more time. And then from there we sit back and we finish where we started. We're going to come back into our child's pose position. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. keep your right arm stretched over your head and feed your left arm underneath your right, and we turn to face that way. So which way we're feeding the hand, we turn to face that way. Feed that left arm back through, push forward, right arm comes under the left. And feed the right arm back through. Gently just rest your forehead onto the mat. I want you to bring your arms beside your legs, palms are turned up. And to finish off, we're going to just curl into a little ball and just relax for the last 15 seconds or so. And when you're ready, place the hands on the mats. And I just want you to push up, stay kneeling down, and just hold that position. And just get your bearings again. Obviously we've been led down on the floor for 15 minutes or so before you come up to your feet. So I really hope you enjoyed that stretch routine. Until next time, I'm Coach Adrian. Live life, live healthy, and I shall see you then.